From Yael, reflecting on the man whose groove anchored a generation. R.I.P. Dangelo, unshaken but ever stirred. A reflection on a man whose groove anchored a generation and whose voice taught us that being free meant being fully and fiercely ourselves. Michael Eugene Archer, Sunrise, February 11th, 1974. Sunset, October 14th, 2025. I didn't know what to say when I first heard Dangelo had exited this plane. I felt I couldn't say much at all because I wasn't a Dangelo fan, at least not in the modern sense. I didn't know every song he ever made, every interview he'd ever done. I'd never been to any of his concerts, and I had no idea what his favorite thing to do on a Sunday was. But when the dust settled and the weight of his loss finally sat with me, I found that what I could say is his music always seemed to find me during the most definitive moments of my life. The rise of the Soulquarian. The first time I met Dangelo was, of course, through Brown Sugar. Brown sugar, babe, I guess high up in love, I know how to behave. This was during the height of the VH1 Soul era. I came of age when music was doing something different, and dare I say bold, for what felt like the first time in forever. Black folks weren't just making pop music, or the typical slide your panties to the side and let me love you down R&B. Beyond dance and hip-hop and all the other boxes we'd been confined to, there was this current that was opening up for people like me. People who needed music that could express how unconventional they were while still being undeniably, and most importantly, unapologetically black. That was neo-soul. At least that's what it was to me anyway. It was a space where I didn't just have to choose which sound expressed my blackness. I could be sci-fi, fantasy, earth goddess, apostle, philosopher, comic, otaku, whatever. For the first time, I had music that said I could be who I wanted to be as long as it was authentically me. I don't think we had a wave like that since Parliament, Funkadelic, or Prince. It was the moment when black artists refused to be defined, and in doing so gave us, their audience, the chance to do the same. And it wasn't just him. It was the India Aries, the Jilly from Phillies, the Erykah Badu's, the Miss Lauryn Hills, the Outcasts, the Corinne Bailey Rays, the Commons, the Music Soul Childs, the Angie Stones. It was a collective spectrum of blackness encapsulated in a sound so bold, soulful, and diverse it refused to be flattened and tokenized